Today I'm just going to quickly address one little thing that freaked me out when I was learning how to knit, and the 3 people I've taught how to knit, it freaked them out too. And that is the distance between your live stitches when you are knitting. If you look over here at this fabric that is finished knitted fabric, you can see the stitches are, they're next to each other. They look stable. They look dense and cozy, and just the way finished knitted stitches are supposed to look. But if you look over here at where I'm working, you can see the distance between this stitch that I just knitted and this stitch that I'm going to knit next. I can stretch these needles and stretch the distance between those stitches so far. This is like almost 2 inches between these 2 stitches. And this freaks people out because they see over here, well, the stitches are supposed to be right next to each other. How can this possibly be right that I can stretch it 2 inches apart from each other? The reason you can do that is simple. It is because you don't have a row above it to stabilize it yet. That's all it is. When you make the next row of stitches, when you come around and make the next row, that next row is going to stabilize these stitches you're knitting now, and it'll bring them close together and keep them in place just the way it looks right over here. So this is something that scared me. It scared the people I taught how to knit, and the common reflex is to really yank on this yarn and tighten up your stitches as tight as you can to try and bring this distance closer together to make it look the way you think it should look. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna stretch out your yarn, and your finished object is also going to be smaller than it should be, and you're gonna strain your hands by knitting too tightly, and you're gonna knit more slowly because you're gonna be fighting against really tight, really small stitches that are difficult to work. So, just to recap, this is normal. Don't let this freak you out. And don't tighten up your knitting to try and correct it. You won't be correcting it. You'll be making your life more difficult. So I hope that this little tip helps you out if this is something you've been worrying about. Thanks for watching.